Welcome to BMO Harris Bradley Center. We are in Milwaukee, the home of the Milwaukee Bucks.
Ready to go?
And we're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Bucks, here with their Milwaukee fans, and then back on the road. And now Washington's starting group. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Nene and Gortat team up in the paint, and it's Porter in the small forward position.
Fellas, I'll tell you, I was really surprised when Michael Carter-Williams got traded last season. It's so hard to find point guards with his length and instincts. I mean, you just have to wonder what's going on in Philly.
On defense, Milwaukee. 4-point game. Wall attacking. Outside for Beal. And count it from 19 feet away. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now Carter-Williams. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
Wall passes to Nene. Excellent D there from Parker. For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to the Trailblazers. And Middleton kicks to Monroe. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. It's on Nene.
And, you know, you hear everybody talking about Giannis's potential. I mean, look at the athleticism coupled with his measurables. I mean, that is just off the charts.
That one misses. For Giannis, it's not just his physique and length, but he moves insanely well for a guy that size.
Yeah, Giannis also might not be done growing, Kevin. How scary is that? I mean, you know, he could be a legit 7-foot shooting guard when it's all said and done. That would be something to see.
The Wizards making a switch here. Humphries checked in.
And we've all seen how dominant Bradley Beal can be, the 3rd overall pick in the 2012 draft. He's already had a solid young career, but still plenty of room to grow.
Can't get it to go. Gortat with the defensive effort.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
The kick out to Wall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Talking about Bradley Beal's potential, it's not just the shooting, it's also the passing, and you really don't think of him as a passer, but for such a young two-guard, he's extremely unselfish, averaged over 3 assists a game over the past 2 years.
And the true stars of our game feature versatility. And here's a guy that has also tremendous upside as a rebounder. I mean, how about getting 7 boards almost a game the 1 year he was in college? So he understands the importance of impacting other areas. I mean, last season he had his highest steals average of his career, and everything's upside with this young man. The sky's the limit.
Excellent point.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's Middleton following the basket by John Wall. Just 3 to shoot. Off the left rim and out. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to San Antonio. To the left side wing. Here's Porter. Shot no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Carter Williams kicks to Middleton. Dishes to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Here's Parker. And it's blocked. It's Beal on the wing. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Monroe dishes to Antetokounmpo. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today. And for Chris Humphries, last year was a chance to sign with a playoff contender. The Wizards turned out to be even more than that, with the 4th best record in the East. And Humphries helped them to get there, averaging about 6.5 boards per game.
Well, getting back to Humphries, he was rolling pretty good last season, but a late-season groin injury, Clark, cost him the final 16 games.
Yeah, terribly disappointing for Chris because he had become an important part of that front court rotation. He was up to almost 20 minutes a game before he went down.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Milwaukee in the lead. Carter Williams with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. It's Monroe, high post. Just 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo passes to Monroe. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And what a double-double machine Greg Monroe is becoming. Top 6 for power forwards last season. Top 5 for centers. And his game is only continuing to evolve.
And Washington making a change here. DeJuan Blair. He's checked in for Gortat. Oubre comes in for Porter. Garrett Temple has checked in for Beal. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. Here's Sessions. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Well, Greg, the thing about Monroe, we knew he was a prolific scorer and a rebounder when he was a 5-star recruit out of high school. So Clark, this is nothing new for him.
I think what you see, Kevin, is the added muscle coming into play and benefiting. He's just an average athlete, but being stronger makes him more effective.
Here's Sessions. Jabari Parker making his last shot. And he gets it to go. Temple's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Well, nobody really knew, Greg, what to make of Washington going into last year's playoffs. They came out strong with a big sweep against a pretty good Raptors team.
Yeah, how about taking them down 4 straight? And it was the first time a team has swept an opponent without home court advantage since 2011. Also was the first sweep for the Wizards in franchise history.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Nene, he's checked in for DeJuan Blair. And Bayless kicks to Henson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And in the second round, the Wizards continued to be a tough opponent. I mean, they went up 2-1 on the Hawks, but were unable to keep the series lead. A lot of close, heartbreaking losses for them in that series.
Here's Humphries, following the score by John Henson. There's the bucket, good.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. And the Bucks lead by 3.
And the Hawks would ultimately take down the Wizards last year in the postseason. John Wall and his injury were a big turning point in that matchup. And all those buzzer beaters for both teams made it one of the most interesting series of the postseason.
Here's Henson after the basket by Washington. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Ramon Sessions with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 3. Right wing. Got a piece of it.
Get back, get back.
And finished off by Oubre.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
And Plumlee kicks to Mayo. 5 to shoot. Sessions with the rebound.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Humphries. And Henson sends it back. They get it back. Here's Mayo. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mayo's got his first bucket in this one.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Oubre dishes to Temple. And Nene slams it in.
I hope he didn't hurt his neck, because that was one nasty, nasty head fake.
Well, the defender bought that move, hook, line, and sinker.
The whole thing. He may have given him a little pat on the back as he went sailing by. Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Nene unable to get his shot. And Copeland kicks to Henson. To the right side. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Count the bucket. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once and it had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his team.
And so it's Milwaukee now. After the basket by Washington. Bayless the pass to Mayo. To the paint. Henson dishes to Bayless. And the shot no good, a bit short.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Humphries, no good.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Now here's Mayo. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Henson's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The Wizards have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Here is Bayless looking for his first basket still in this one. And Henson kicks to Bayless. Passes to Copeland. Mayo drives in. And the shot is good. And the Bucks lead by 5.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
That's good. Oubre's got 5. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. Bayless the pass to Henson. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim. I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Bucks ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Plumlee out there, John Henson. Then it's Chris Copeland. Then it's Mayo. And it's Bayless in the 1 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rest.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Wall attacking. Plumlee with the block. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Bayless dishes to Plumlee. Here's the screen. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Plumlee's got his first points in this one.
Well, I tell you what, Nene is a man among boys down low. Remarkable physical power. And he's also got a tough mentality about him. Just a real rugged individual.
And Bayless kicks to Henson. To the inside. And Bayless with the basket. The assist by Henson. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, no.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Drew Gooden has checked in for Nene. Stolen by Henson. He dishes it to Copeland. And the call will be against Drew Gooden. That's his first foul. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Bayless the pass to Plumlee. And that one is stuffed right through.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
The feed to Bayless. to the right side. Here's Plumlee. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Plumlee's got 6 in the quarter.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
And Bayless kicks to Henson. The pass to Plumlee. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Bayless dishes to Plumlee. To the left wing. Bayless the pass to Copeland. And Plumlee kicks to Bayless. And he banks in the layup. Bayless has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Now the dish to Gortat. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Oubre's checked in for the Wizards. Pulls up on the wing. Milwaukee with the rebound. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 15-6 run. And Bayless kicks to Plumlee. Mayo dishing to Plumlee. Looking for Mayo, he gets it there. Pushing their lead to double digits. Mayo's got 8.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Oh, and here we go. Bayless got the fast break chance. And here's Oubre. He's got 5. All with it. Now Mayo defending. Oubre can't get it to go.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Plumlee, the pass to Bayless. Kicks to Henson. Here's Copeland. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And, the new court projection visuals, all the rage in the NBA now. Instead of having to use a screen over the court, they just project video and images straight to the court. I think before long, you'll see it everywhere.
Those court projections you see in the pregame, we don't even have the best angle for them. They're so good.
Yeah, nice perk for those sitting a little higher up on those or those watching TV. It's about putting on a show and at the end of the day, entertaining the fans.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Nene, he's checked in for Gooden. Porter comes in for Oubre. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And Plumlee kicks to Henson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Marcin Gortat. Clark, when you take a look at John Henson, you see one thing, length.
Yeah, a lot of it, too. I mean, he measures 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan at the 2012 NBA Combine. His standing reach is actually 3.5 inches greater than that of Anthony Davis. Wow.
That's right.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And talking about Henson, obviously the great length helps him as a shot blocker. The young center is also very quick off his feet. He's averaged around 2.5 blocks a game over the past 2 seasons. He's also been contributing some as a rebounder, though really needs to add some weight to kind of take it to that next step.
Stolen by Nene. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up, and you can get some easy hoops that way.
And that steal made it possible. And if they can use a few more sequences just like that.
13 feet away. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Getting back to Henson last year was an argument for him. I mean, he was starting. Then in February, he was benched in favor of Zaza Pachulia. That might be a hint to Henson that he needs to put a little more work into his game to maintain a place in the rotation.
And the shot's good from Nene.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. One thing about Greg Monroe, he is a highly skilled big.
He really is. I love the fact that he can do so much. He can post you up. He can pop out and knock down the 15-footer. He's an outstanding passer. And at his size, those are skills that have served him and his teams well.
And Nene, a guy with an incredibly strong start to his career in Denver, the first Brazilian to ever be selected in the first round. Voted, as you may recall, to the NBA All-Rookie team.
Yeah, it came into the league just a tremendously raw talent. Really developed faster than a lot of people expected, but what has been the case for him is the injury bug. I mean, the knee, the foot, shoulder, Achilles, you name it, he's had it, and it's hindered his career somewhat.
And cancer. He's beaten cancer.
That's very good point.
And the Wizards with possession. Porter kicks to Gooden. Rejected by Monroe. And it's the Bucks on the break. Beal with the steal. Down low. Knocked away. Stolen by Monroe. Here's Parker. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. Cans the 12-footer.
Yeah, you know, going back to Nene, in 14 years, he's been able to suit up for roughly 65% of the games. That's tough on the team's continuity on both ends of the floor. Injuries have been a part of that, though, and oftentimes those are beyond the player's control.
Antetokounmpo takes it up with both hands and rips it down. Out to the wing. Here's Porter. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
And it's slammed in by Monroe.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Gortat dishes to Porter. Beal up top. 4 on the clock. Rejected by Monroe. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Milwaukee leading by 8. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got 5 assists in the game. Wall against Carter Williams. The kick out to Wall. No luck. And Milwaukee the other way now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Parker left side. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
There's a screen. Pass to Middleton. A 3. Washington with the rebound. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Monroe, the pass to Parker. Middleton on the wing. The Bucks working the ball around. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. And here we go. Washington fast break. Wall's running. And the dunk by Blair.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out in transition.
Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. He's looking for Monroe and finds it.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's his first foul. Nene, he's checked in for DeJuan Blair. Nene, the screen. All with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. To the left wing. Here's Temple. Second shot opportunity. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Bucks leading by 7.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
And I'm guessing that's exactly what they're probably going to do here.
Monroe's shot is good.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Stolen by Middleton. And the first half is now in the books. Bucks lead by 9. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Come on, Brandon.
And now the third quarter about to get going. A fantastic game from John Henson so far in this one.
And he really just broke out the entire arsenal of post moves there in that first half.
And I think he might even have a few more tricks up his sleeve. I mean, he'll break them out as we start heading down the stretch. I'm sure of that.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Nice numbers from Henson. He has 14 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they need it.
And on the floor for Randy Whitman as we get into the second half. Nene and Gortat team up in the paint. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. Carter Williams, the pass to Monroe. Middleton can't get it to go. Beal gets a wide open look. Now here's Wall. Second chance shot. And nothing but hair on that one. Bucks leading by 7. And Middleton kicks to Carter Williams. To the middle. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
The shot by Nene, no good. And guys, the Greek Freak really improved his numbers across the board last season. Giannis was up in every measurable category except three-point percentage.
He's really improved his shooting, though, overall. The three ball still eludes him a little bit here and there. But what I like, Kevin, is his aggressiveness. That's what's making the difference in his game right now.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Carter Williams dishes to Antetokounmpo. They double him with Wall. Carter Williams with it. Now Beal defending. Parker against Porter. Nene the pass to Gortat. And Wall kicks to Nene. Gortat inside. Antetokounmpo defending.
How about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse jam.
How pretty was that? You're right. Athletic basketball. Clark with a little bit of flair mixed in.
I like that play.
You know what, guys? That baseline, though, gives you the perfect setup for the reverse. Boy, did he ever take advantage.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Here is Porter. He's got 6. Here's Beal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Beal's got 6.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Carter Williams dishes to Antetokounmpo. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Monroe with it. Now guarded by Gortat. Parker passes to Antetokounmpo. He kicks it to Monroe. Gortat with the steal. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
Feeds to Beal. Monroe on the double team. Gortat dishes the Wall. Now Antetokounmpo. He's got 17. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. Monroe the pass to Carter Williams. No good. Wall with some nice defense.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Parker dishes to Monroe. Gortat with the steal. They're running. All going up court. And Nene slams it in.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
They double him with Wall. Carter Williams. And it's blocked. Dishes it to Beal. All alone. Rebound by Monroe.
And the shots just continue to say no. Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And that one falls for Middleton. We talk about players who don't get a lot of recognition that probably deserve some. For me, Chris Middleton, Clark.
He's at the top of the list in that regard for me too, Kevin. I mean, really a revelation for the Bucks the last couple of years. He's a really good all-around forward who can do everything well.
Shoots from the corner, and the jumper falls for him. 7 points for Kelly Oubre.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. Middleton for three. The shot is off. And Washington the other way now.
And Middleton has improved every year as well. The three-point shot after the rookie season, which made him very tough to deal with offensively.
Carter Williams again, Sessions. Carter Williams, the pass to Middleton. And it's Monroe, top of the key. Rebound by the Wizards.
And for Middleton, adding that three-point shot was huge. I mean, not only can he keep teams honest outside, but he hits over 40% of his shots from beyond the arc.
Stolen by Monroe. On up the court. And that one's good. Parker. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Milwaukee.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Temple can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 5. And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And boy, how good was Chris Middleton last season? I mean, always a deep shooter who could stretch. The floor. He hits the weight room in the offseason and became a much stronger defender. Now he's one of the more promising 3-and-D guys in the league.
The first free throw is good. And for Chris Middleton last season, he went up in points, assists, rebounds, but went down in turnovers.
Boy, what an improvement for this young man. A late bloomer. I liked him when he was at Texas A&M, still growing into his body, playing with great confidence. And he can spray that thing from 3. I like his promise.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. John Henson's checked in for Monroe. Miles Plumlee comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Chris Copeland's checked in for Parker. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Plumlee, no luck. Wizards trailed by 5. Oubre dishes to Humphries. And it's sent back by Plumlee. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Middleton the pass to Henson. He feeds it to Plumlee. Shot no good. And it's Washington the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will be pit stop before hitting the road again.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
And Bayless kicks to Henson. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. 16 points now for Henson.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Blair, the screen. Oubre kicks to Blair. Nice break, Milwaukee. Timeout called, the Bucks. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
O.J. Mayo is checked in for Chris Middleton. Drew Gooden is checked in for Washington. Bayless dishes to Plumlee. And it's Humphries with the rebound.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Mayo, the pass to Plumlee. Pass to Henson. They swipe it. Jam by Oubre.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Henson's shot is off. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off the loss to the Spurs in San Antonio. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to just one on the basket from Temple.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with their partner.
Henson. He dishes it to Copeland. The shot's good from Henson. Henson's got 4 this quarter.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
There's the pick. And Sessions kicks to Temple. Out to the right wing. Here's Oubre. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And the Wizards making a change here. Neal's checked in. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
For Washington, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9. And it's tied up with that one. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Sessions. Here's Bayless. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bayless has got his 3rd basket of the night. Washington's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Now here's Sessions. Guarded closely. The Wizards with another miss. Here we go, 1-on-1. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Bucks have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. And that one misses. From deep. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. The Bucks on top, leading by 3. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Bucks leading by 3. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Bucks, Miles pulling out there with Chris Copeland. Then it's Mayo. Then it's John Henson. And it's Bayless in at the point guard.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
The feed now to Plumlee. Now the pass to Bayless. And Plumlee kicks to Bayless. Wall with the steal. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it hasn't helped put them in front, but they're clearly better off playing up-tempo basketball.
Bayless dishes to Henson. Kicks it to Bayless. Back to Henson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 to shoot. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And, guys, there was a time where people wondered if John Wall could be a team leader. Well, that question has been answered and then some. Unquestioned leader of the Wizards.
Well, and for Wall, Greg, and leading the Wizards, it did take some time. Now he does so much, Clark, for the franchise.
On and off the floor. He's really the face of that franchise and has a chance, in my mind, to be an MVP candidate at some point in his career and is living up to the #1 draft pick hype.
Nene, right side. And Henson sends it back. Angel the ball out of bounds. Henson touched it last. Wizards making a switch here. Sessions is checked in. Inside. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Beal.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He jumped center stage now.
Plumlee with the screen. Mayo, the pass to Bayless. Mayo drives in. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. Bayless has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Wizards trailed by 3. And Sessions kicks to Gortat. Puts up the baby hook. Rebound, Milwaukee. Henson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Copeland dishes to Henson. Pass to Copeland. He kicks it to Plumlee. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. Here is Bayless. It's covered by Sessions. Here's Plumlee. Here's Henson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Henson's got 22. Gortat. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Sessions doing a nice job that time.
Plumlee with the screen. Mayo, the pass to Plumlee. The dish to Henson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And Sessions kicks to Porter. Pass to Sessions. Nene, the screen. It's Gortat with the drive. And he gets it to go. And now just a 1-point Bucks lead. Here is Bayless. Outside Mayo. Henson with the screen. Plumlee dishes to Mayo. That's short off the rim.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
And it's good.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
Bayless the pass to Plumlee. To the paint. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Washington.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
The Wizards making a switch here. Tawan Blair. He's checked in for Gortat. Humphries comes in for Nene. Oubre is checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Bradley Beal. In the corner, it's Oubre. The tray. And that one's good. And the Wizards lead by 2. Bayless kicks to Plumlee. Outside Mayo. Back to Plumlee. And it's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Temple gets the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Bayless kicks to Copeland. Plumlee attacking. Feeds it to Henson. Over to the left wing. Rebound by the Wizards. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Bayless. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Wizards, Drew Gooden is checked in for Blair. And John Wall subbed in for Sessions. Temple dishes to Oubre. Here's Temple. At the top of the key, Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Humphries. And he dunks it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Carter Williams, the pass to Monroe. Dishes to Middleton. Will it go? No good. Now Washington takes it the other way. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at them.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
And Temple kicks to Gooden. He feeds it to Oubre. Washington calls timeout.
And now, your Milwaukee Bucks answers.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, Randy Whitman had some words for his team over the break. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Tawan Blair, he's checked in for Humphries. Dudley comes in for Oubre. And Beal subbed in for Garrett Temple. Well, for Jabari Parker in his rookie year, not the kind of NBA career start that he wanted. Played great. Was probably the rookie of the year up until the time he was injured, blowing the knee and cutting his season short.
A great call. He definitely would have had a great chance. Really just made a transition seamlessly. Very efficient as a rookie before that injury, which was a really tough thing to watch for anyone as he was showing so much promise early on in his career.
Chris Humphries has checked in for Washington. Carter Williams against Wall. And Wall slams it home.
Really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
I agree with you. I mean, and now that we're moving deeper into the fourth, it's really the point where they add a few more points to the lead, and I think they can put this thing away and consider it over. And for Parker, he could have been in the Rookie of the Year running with this play, scoring just over 12 points a game and shooting almost 50% before the injury ended his season.
And that one's good.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
It's Wall with the drive. Humphries dishes the Wall. Dudley against Parker. 5 to shoot. Here's Wall. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Parker. Rebounded by Dudley.
And even in the short glimpses of last season, you can see that Parker was the real deal. I mean, he had no problem finding ways to score. And even with his injury setback, he should be a great player for years to come.
Here's Dudley. Cams the 12-footer. And the Wizards lead by 7.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Carter Williams hits to Middleton. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Antetokounmpo passes to Monroe. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Here's Parker. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And that's 11 points for Jabari Parker.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Gooden dishes to Beal. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Parker gets to Carter Williams. Ball against Monroe. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. Now just a 3-point Wizards lead.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he can't get either to fall. The Bucks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Out to the right wing. Carter Williams, the pass to Parker. It's Monroe, high post. To the wing right side. Here's Carter Williams. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Washington calls timeout. They're up by 3. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Milwaukee making a switch here. Mayo's checked in. .121 left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Carter Williams. Now here's Middleton. Defense is right there. Antetokounmpo kicks to Carter Williams. Lock at 6. The drive by Monroe. Back to Middleton. But they recover it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Sessions against Carter Williams. Outside for Nene. He dishes it to Sessions. To stop the drought. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's going to be on Michael Carter Williams. And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Middleton. Sinks it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
No, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
The kick out to Mayo. There's the triple. Milwaukee the rebound. Middleton dishes to Mayo. Fades back. They get it again. Towards out with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Here's Carter Williams. And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.